Hi guys, and welcome to the very first, I'm gonna say, official stream since I got healthy again. I've had the C thing for a while there, but now I'm back, and what a day to be back on. Right in front of you here, because I figured you wanted to start here, you see Southern Region 8.0 closed beta. It's very close to what you will receive in hopefully 24, 48 hours or so. I wish I could do a video on the combo itself instead, because this is the combo that I will release very soon, including Southern Region 8.0, and that is why I haven't released it yet, because I'm waiting for this one. And as I said, I wish that was what I was showing you instead, and that we all had Southern Region 8.0. Isn't it beautiful? Before we start and before I talk more about Southern Region, just want to quickly mention we have YKS RSK. Southern Region is over there. ROX 2.6, Rosmap 2.1, and Peter for 2.1 as well. We have nowadays a road connection between Rosmap and the Great Steppe, and of course we have Road to Aral as well. The Caucasus map is here, and then we have some other things we don't really care about right now. This is where focus is. And I guess this is what we're focusing on today. Never mind the Mineral Neovodi over here, I already got some comments on that on my Discord server. Never mind that, this is still a closed beta. So never mind that some of it is in the ocean as well. That might very well change before we go live with this thing. And I should probably say that the beta version I'm running right now is one that I received last night. So I've had it for like 20 hours, this version of it. The last beta version I had some bugs, and I have hauled for like 5 minutes on this version, so I hope they haven't introduced any new ones. Let me know if the sound is okay. Let me know if, well, I'm gonna look ugly whatever camera I use, so never mind that, but let me know if the sound is okay. What to say about it? Well, it's been relocated obviously, and it's also been rescaled. So now everything is on the 1:19 scale, which means that yes, it is a bit smaller than it used to be, but for very good reasons, and I like it much better this way. On the combo, you'll see when I release it that we have no fixes for Southern Region anymore. We don't need any. Everything works. We don't even have as many files to Southern Regions these days as we used to have. There used to be 4 of them. Now there's only 3. And yeah, you're really gonna like it. I know you will, because as you can see, I've hauled on quite a lot of it. Since all of it is rescaled and moved, I had 0% of Southern Region discovered when, except for the city names, when I installed 8.0, and since then, that's like 2 days ago I think I got it. I've been doing some hauling on Southern Region. And yeah, and I figured we're gonna start down here, furthest south, Lazarevskoye. I totally nailed that one, didn't I? And do a 486 kilometer haul along the coast, and then we're going to do some of these trickier, more narrow roads as well, and some highways, and then we're going to end up here in, that's totally pronounced Ust-Zguta. Don't kill me, I can't pronounce these names. And the truck I'm using obviously had to be a ZIL. Well, it doesn't have to be a ZIL, but it had to be something Russian, so I figured this one. Instead of doing the ZIL 131 that I usually do, I chose the 133 instead. 200, and let me see, I wrote this down just because my memory is absolutely horrible. 210 horsepower, 537 newton meters of torque, and a 9-speed tranny on that. So that's what we're going to use. And if you listen very closely, you can't hear it yet. Now you can. You'll hear that the engine is actually running. And that is because the truck hasn't been updated for 137. It's just how it is. Now it's running. We're not hauling anything heavy because, as I said, 210 horsepower. We have 17 tons of lumber. So, you know what? I just figured I forgot one thing, and that is to get my track cat running. There we go. Track cat running. And I need my track cat clip as well. God damn it. I haven't done this in a while, you know. But there we go. Yeah, looks okay. Can't see shit through the mirrors. Who cares? Let's get it moving. And start hauling through southern region. You can't hear shit? No, I'm gonna agree on that. You can't hear shit. I gotta fix that. Give me just a second. To fix that. You still can't hear shit, can you? That's odd. You have good sound, Bengan? I doubt it, because it doesn't look like it from here. Why is that dead silent? This is actually live retro. That's why things like this happens. So, I'm gonna let you be the judge. Do you hear the truck? Bengan says he hears me. I don't believe it. No, you don't hear it. God damn it. Why does this always happen? Let's see. Give me just a few seconds. I'll figure it out. I figure it out. Problem is that I constantly... Aha! So there's that. And then we need those speakers up and running. Hardware out. Let's see. That's not right. Let's see, is that better? No, you still can't hear the game. God damn it. I really hate this. I do apologize. I was 110% certain I had this under control before we started. Obviously not. Aha. Let's see, USB, there we go. And how about now? There we go. Fixed it, I think. Are you happy with the sound now? I think you are. Fantastic. Oh, I have an echo. Quite a lot of it, actually. I don't know if you have an echo, but it's rather difficult when some of you say yay and some of you says no. I have an echo. Do you have an echo? I think that's because of that, perhaps. No echo on stream. Very good. I hear an echo, but who cares? That's just me. I can promise you, it's bloody annoying. There is an echo. Make up your mind, guys. So we do agree that we do have an echo now. Fine. Fantastic. So now we're going to fix that. Speakers, audio device there. And I don't think we need that, nor that. Echo still there. One might think I wasn't prepared for this. One might be wrong or right. Let's do that. And no, that didn't work. Fixed. There we go. I fixed it. There is no echo anymore. And we're on our way, finally. Hang on. Is there a problem with the graphics? It certainly looks like it. I swear to God there's something wrong. Yeah, there is. Okay, let's fix that as well then. I'm just gonna go for God damn it. I know exactly what happened there. I have an update to my graphics card that I didn't anticipate. So let's go for 125 there. Or it could be the game updates recently. Let's see if this cures it. I know that I'm using 100%, and the reason for that, there we go. Looks much better. And the reason for that is that I'm using NPI settings. Yeah, must have been a game update. Oh, I know. I had a game crash earlier today. That's when it was reset. Infinite Boy, I wish you were a member of my Discord server. If you had been, you would have seen me haul on the Harsh Russia-Siberia map. About a week ago, a week and a half perhaps. Well, shitty sound could be F-mod. Doesn't necessarily have to do anything with my stream today. Again, this truck has not had its sound updated for 137 yet. Perid, I did try to do that to a grey version, and that looked absolutely horrible. It looked ridiculous. So I changed it back to this one, the blue one, because that one works. But the grey metallic looked awful for some reason. F-mod is the new sound system from SCS. For better and for worse. Oh, come on, truck. But it is, I'm gonna say version 0.9. It doesn't feel complete. And it definitely doesn't sound like it used to do on 136. I should add that I'm not using text fix today. We do not have text fix here. So hopefully all the flickering is gone. To be completely honest, I have seen some tiny bits of flickering in a few places. But for the most part, especially here, as you can see, no flickering. So that's progress. Let's see if we can get this truck up to 70 kilometers an hour. Oh, I have to brake. Can't do 70 yet. This map is looking great. Yeah, that's an understatement. This has got to be the best update to Southern Region in, like, ever. It was sorely needed. 7.8 was kind of stretching it with the old version. 7.9 even more so. But 8.0 fixes all of that. All of the issues we've seen with Southern Region over the last 2 years perhaps, all gone now. Very well, then we don't have any overlapping terrain anymore. I stand corrected. Let's just say that Southern Region used to have a lot of overlapping then. Not so much anymore. Oh, come on, truck. Even though we're only doing 500 kilometers or so, it's gonna take a while because this is a sill. I do not eat Norwegian brown goat cheese. No, God no. That's awful. I do know that a couple of people enjoys it. I'm not one of them. The engine is weak, Mike. Yeah, it's 200 horses. And they're getting very old, all 200 of them. But I think that's okay for today because you want to sip it all in. You want to stay and look at all of the beautiful, beautiful Southern Region. Everything we have on this map anyway. We don't want to go too fast anyway. So I think this is a good truck for today. Even though it could be a little bit faster up these tiny hills. Can't you drive faster? I'm going as fast as I can. By the way, if you missed it already, as I said earlier, there's a new version of Peter out. There's also a new version of Paris Rebuild. So now there is a Paris Rebuild version specifically for 137. So I can't wait to release my map combo for 137. If it hadn't been for Southern Region, because we kinda need Southern Region 8.0 for Rust map 2.1, because there is a otherwise broken road on Rust map if we use the old version of Southern Region. So I really want to wait, but I can promise you the second Southern Region gets released, I will publish my video. It's already made, it's already ready. You want to see the truck from the outside? Here you go, ZIL 133. One of the best trucks ever. The only truck I know that is better than this is the ZIL 131. I just love old Soviet Union era trucks, that's how it is. No news on the Promods update, and you know what, you can't really ask for an date or anything regarding the release of Promods. You always get the same answer, it's ready when it's ready. I know just as much as anyone else. Yeah, I look forward to seeing this one with Fmod compatibility and 137 in general. Would be nice to open the windows because it's getting damn hot inside this truck. I'm actually speeding now. I'm doing 45. By the way, if you're enjoying this stream and if you're enjoying Southern Region, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe, because as soon as Southern Region gets released, I will not only release my map combo video. In there, in the video description, you'll find the links to Southern Region and everything else I'm using on this combo. Well, I guess you could ask for a date on Promods servers, but I wouldn't. Can't recommend it. No, I didn't try singing for Promods. But I remember Squirrel once. He during a live stream, he got an email. So he got notified by the Promods team during a live stream that he had got access to the beta version, which kind of quickly shifted his focus from whatever he was doing, I can't even remember what that was, to Promods instead. I'm not gonna sing, not right now at least. Not ever live again. I did that once live, and I think I'm gonna pass on that for the rest of my life. How do you like the map so far? Isn't this beautiful? And I'm not only talking about the truck now, I'm talking about the map as well. Even though it has been rescaled, I had no problems recognizing where I was. The only thing about the rescale is that perhaps in some places you feel that there should be a couple of more hairpins they aren't there because it's been rescaled. But for the most part, I had no problems recognizing where I was. By the way, we're doing this for 3 hours tonight. So my plan was to do this coastal road for a bit and then do some forest hauling. And I guess you want to do that as well. And perhaps some highway. We're doing that during this haul, by the way. So even if we don't have time for a third haul, I think we should cover most of it during these 2 first hauls. But if there's more time for it, we will of course do a third one as well. I might do something on the Alexandru map at some point. Right now I gotta admit that I'm totally committed to the updates of these add-on maps for 136. Sorry, 137. So you won't see many standalone map videos from me over the next 2 weeks at least. It's just you, Perid. It's good to see so many of you here today. Thank you for being here. It's an enormous change from the private Discord server stream we did about 8-9 days ago. We were like, I think we were 30 Discord members at most during that stream. But I always knew that was going to be a very small crowd anyway. But it's nice to see a little bit more for this one. The hair in my face. Yeah, well, like everyone else, I've been working from home, so I figured I can't go on dates, not even with pro mods. Can't really do anything outside the house. So who am I kidding? Why would I be shaving? It's just me and my kids. So let's just let it grow. The kids don't really like it, so I trimmed it a bit yesterday, but yeah, I guess for now at least I'm just gonna let it grow. There are no missing cities. From what I can see, everything is still here. I can't add Afromap to this combo, and let's agree to disagree, but I'm gonna say that there is no Afromap that works on 137 except for a stolen one, and that I will never add. But Maghreb map is coming, and once that has been released, I will obviously add that to the map combo. And since that also includes parts of Afromap, it's not going to be compatible anyway. So adding Afromap 2.1 for 137, the stolen map mod, nah, it's only going to last so long before you can't use it anymore. When am I gonna rescale Ross? That's actually something that both Arias and Bang and Jay is working on together. Isn't that right, guys? Of course, Benga, you don't like my FOV. Because I didn't change it this time. There's been a lot of other things to think about lately. I think we can all agree that since Friday, everything has been a nightmare. I had to change keyboards because my F5 key died. I pressed it too many times, waiting for updates to ROX, to Rust map, to Southern Region, obviously, and to a lot of other things that didn't happen. But no, Bengan, you are doing Ross. I'm not. Trust me, no one wanna hold on a map that I've made. Definitely not. God, I love these roads. One thing you have to remember is that once you have Southern Region 8.0, it will look like you haven't discovered anything of it. And I'm kind of glad it was like that, because I was kind of forced to do all of it anyway. So, and you want to do all of it again. You recognize most of it, and still it feels like something completely new. I'm not using the Ferry Island map, and you won't see it on any of my map combos anytime soon. At least not until the creator of Ferry gets... Am I being mean now? Before he gets his shit together. It has to be at the very bottom of your load order, and then it's gonna... Whatever updates to the game that has been made by SCS, or to the map by SCS since it was released, will not be visible, because he loads the entire map system from when he created the mod into your mods folder. So that is, by the way, why it's a 2.1 gigabyte download. Completely not something I would do if I knew anything about how to make map mods. So no, you won't see Faroe Islands on my map combo. And you might see the other one there. Was it Leipzig? Maybe it was. You might see that in the future. I tried the, I think it was the airport. There are two of them from Leipzig, aren't there? And I tested both of them, and they crashed the combo. But since then, there's been an update to at least one of them, so it might work now. But I haven't tested it again. By the way, I will not make a map combo for 136 and the new versions of these maps. So I won't make a ProMods map combo until ProMods has been updated for 137. Never look back, guys. Just live with it. Have a few extra profiles that you can use. Get to know 137. Eventually ProMods will be there. So yeah, you won't see me doing any combos for ProMods until ProMods has been updated. Everything sounds different on 137 Thanos. Everything. As time goes by, everything will start to sound better than it did on 136, but right now the sound isn't great. I'm fully aware of it. The next, you know, can't we just do Iberia first? Balkans perhaps after that? Southern Balkans, that is. I really don't know. Western Balkans. Sorry, not Southern. Western Balkans. Could be. Michael, I'm on a Logitech G25. So, very old steering wheel. But it's okay. Especially with ETS2 and ATS, it's a good steering wheel, I think. But I would prefer to have a G27 if I'm honest. Yeah, Karu, I'm still waiting for Project Japan as an add-on map. I can't remember how long we've been talking about that, but for a year almost, I think. And it just has... It's gotta happen now. I'm tired of waiting for it. It distorts your view. You know what? Since Bengan is such a pain in the ass, I'm gonna please him and just give me 2 seconds here. We're just gonna do that. Now he's hopefully gonna shut up. Hi, Bogdak. Go away. No, I'm never, ever gonna do a Ross rescale. I wish I had knowledge to do it, but seriously, no. It's not gonna happen. That could very well be, Olaf. I mean, they said yesterday that they would release in a couple of days. So hopefully they will release it tomorrow. If that is 1 minute past midnight, or... yeah, could very well happen. Anything for you, Bengan, as long as you keep on working on the rescale of Ross. Whoa, hang on. I gotta report that. No, is that what? There's something very wrong there. After all, we are on the beta version, so just give me a second. I don't know what to call that. So I'm just going to do that for now. I don't know what that is. It is, after all, the closed beta. It's a train washing station. So maybe there isn't anything wrong with it. It's where all the trains go to take a bath. Arturo, yes, that question was actually asked earlier, and no one is going to answer that because no one knows. It's ready when it's ready. Was that a bug? I'm not sure. I don't think it was. I don't think it's supposed to be that narrow. There's the train, getting ready to skinny dip, I guess. Konya, hi! And welcome to Southern Region 8.0. Welcome, Ray. Why don't you just change your name to Ray? That's much easier to remember than having to deal with two names. Quattro, isn't it? I think it's Quattro. And there's Perry, the train expert. You can't fool him. And I spot another bug, don't I? Like right there. I don't think that's supposed to be there, so we're gonna report that as well. Oh, PK, the best road I've ever hauled on. I'm gonna make it easy for myself and say it's the Pro Mods road down to the quarry in Kirkenes. It is my all-time favorite, at least. I can hear the train, but I can't see it. Interesting. It stopped there. Thank you very much, Zeus. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Why did the train stop? Cyberman! Stop it! I'm not moving CHBAP either. Seriously? I'm not sure if that is a bug on the map. Keep in mind, guys, this is the closed beta. There's a reason it's closed. I think I'm gonna skip that train, to be honest. I'm gonna report that as well, I think, or at least check it afterwards. So there's that, and let's move over here because I'm gonna report this as well. That's not right either. Yeah, I'll fix that later. There we go. Let's move on. Let's move on. You already reported a tree? Oh well, then I won't have to. Thank you. Why didn't you say that earlier? Oh, did you report that as well? Bengan? I don't think the trains are even that nice in Russia. I'm not gonna take the blame for teleporting there, Arias. You know what, Bogdak, I honestly think they should release it even with those bugs, because as long as it doesn't crash, I would be happy to have a 8.0 out and then a 8.1 a week or two later. So yeah. Well, truck and bus, this is 137. Truck West, welcome and thank you. The same to you, buddy. Friendly reminder, I hope you're enjoying this stream, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, goddammit, because you'll find the link to Southern Region in my next video, hopefully. Unless there's a stream in between, but hopefully you'll find it in my next video, like 2 minutes after Southern Region goes live or public. So press the subscribe button and then the bell notification button and you're all set. And so the first of many fantastic forest roads on Southern Region. Gravel roads at least. And that's the end of it. Well, it was fun as long as it lasted. Here's the second one. This is the real reason why I love Southern Region. These gravel roads. Ah, fantastic. We're hauling 17 tons of lumber on a ZIL 133 with 200 horses. And we're supposed to do 10 kilometers an hour here. 5 even. Wow. I never thought I would be caught speeding in a ZIL 133, but I could do that here. I've only found one so far, one hidden road so far. And sure, it was nice, but there's so much still to discover on the non-hidden roads on this map, so I haven't spent a lot of time looking for hidden roads yet either. And we're supposed to do 20 kilometers an hour here. Come on, officer. Wow, that was close. Yeah, sure, roads are a little bit shorter in many places, but it's not something you think a lot about. But of course, when you're used to seeing some roads where you perhaps know that there should be 10 or even 12 hairpins and there's only 8, yeah, but I can guarantee it, you'll forget about those hairpins in an instance. Once you have 8.0, you'll never want to go back to the old 7.9 again. So I'm not missing any of the additional roads we have had on Southern Region. The only law-abiding cop in Russia. You know what? Maybe I should. No, I shouldn't. But I'm tempted. I want to do it, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Blinky. It's very nice to be back. I'm not fully recovered, but I'm well enough to do streams at least. But it's kind of ridiculous. When I walk to the grocery store, it's like a 5 minutes walk. 2 weeks ago, I couldn't even walk there without being completely exhausted and sweaty. Nowadays I can go to the store and even do my shopping, and I won't get sweaty until I'm on my way home. So progress, yay! But progress is coming damn slow. Thank you, Kalia. Yeah, it's really nice to be back, at least being able to do streams. In a ZIL 133 even. That in itself is kind of exhausting. But, No, no, no. Oh, you moron. Seriously? For real? What the... Well, go on then. There we go. Now you just wait over there. Wait. Wait. I should probably be over here by the looks of it. Oh well. I'm still not fully recovered, you know. Ah! So, EAA being updated, that's great. There is already a fix that you can use temporarily. And yes, I do plan on doing a map combo, a global map combo, including EAA, obviously. But I've been waiting for my Eurasia edition to go live first, because obviously we will have the upcoming Eurasia combo included on my global combo. So I've been waiting for that. Snowy! What's new on Southern Region 8? Hang on, we're gonna show him the map. What's new, you say? This is what's new. Everything. Everything. Rescale and relocating. All of it. By the way, we should ask Arias when we will see the road connection to Southern Region from YKS RSK again. And by the way, relocating these cities perhaps as well sometime soon. Sure, you can use a winner mod on Southern Region like you can on any other map mod. That's horrible and at the same time an excellent idea, Roberts. A COVID mod for ETS. I can't help myself, Bengal, what can I say? I'm gonna do an FSG rescale. Never. Again, you don't want to see me do anything related to maps. The only thing I'm good at is messing things up. I probably shouldn't be doing map combos either. There is an unofficial, I'm going to call it, relocation of those cities on YKS RSK, yes. But I want the master himself, Arias, to release it. And of course the Caucasus mod to adapt to it. And here we go again. Let's see if the train wanna go past us this time. Yay! That one works. Yes, Mikael, I will. Obviously, whenever there's a new map I can add to my combos, I will do that. Please note that loading a map and actually getting it to work and therefore being added to a map combo might be two very different things. I've seen a lot of people claiming that Emden still works because they're able to load it, and sure, I can do that too, but try going to Emden and see what happens. But if I can, yes, of course I will. So there we have it, the relocated YKSR's key doesn't work. I'm not surprised, because it's not made by the master himself. I'm a bad beta tester? Seriously? You know what, you're still waiting for Southern Region. I shouldn't say anything. Let's just say I did find something wrong with the last beta version. I passed a bug. Well, it could be related somehow to me trying to read the chat as well. Hang on. To the crossing, to the train crossing? Or to the... where am I? There I am. Okay. To the train crossing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I saw that, actually. Whoa! Wow! That's nice. Moving on. This is a live stream after all. You don't want to see me do a lot of bug reports. So I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. Yeah, I know. I think I should have pressed F9 and moved my truck there. Thank you, Retro. That's nice to know. As I said, we're going to do this for another 2 hours. It's going to be a 3-hour stream tonight. I do want to have the time to go through a lot, at least some of the forest roads, other than the one we did earlier. Now I'm a good beta tester. Yeah, and this is closed beta, so I mean, it's not that bad. And most importantly, it doesn't crash the game. I hauled through about 80% of Southern Region. Up until yesterday, and no game crashes at least. So in my book, it's ready for release. Another thing that struck me when I was hauling through Southern Region is that it doesn't have that old feel to it anymore. Of course, that has a lot to do with the required DLCs these days. It requires all 6 of them. So that helps, of course. But it looks so fresh and new. It smells good as well. I can say that it won't crash on the 80% of Southern Region I've hauled on. That I can say. But of course, if there is a place where it actually crashes the game, that isn't good. That needs to be fixed. But from what I've seen on the 80% of the map that I actually hauled on, just release it. It does, Perry. It do smell nice. It has that fresh mod smell to it. New mod smell. No, Kalia, it doesn't. But it do still requires Rust map. Ha! Our customer could forget about us delivering anything anytime soon. I'm like pro mods. I'll be there when I'm there. See ya, Robert. I agree with you, MG Mike, about the mountains. Some maps suffer more from that than others, of course, but yeah, it's a bit annoying that they show up very late, and sometimes some of them becomes visible earlier than others, which makes it looks like there are floating mountains and things like that. I don't know how difficult it is to fix that, but I wish they could. No, unfortunately, it's not smelly. 137. Although the F mod, the current version of F mod, kind of stinks, but over time it will get better. I remember how 137 and F mod were on ETS during the first beta version. It was absolutely horrible, and it has gotten better since, but it's far from great. Arias, why don't you open your heart to us and release a Ross rescale? For a second there, I thought someone was actually sitting next to me. There aren't any. I didn't bring Melissa this time. It's over between her and me, by the way. There's only room for one woman in my life now, except for my daughters, of course, and that is Kalia. Who, by the way, probably is the only female who actually watches my streams. This is a guy's game. It's a man's game. You're making it bigger. No. Does this remind you of South Africa? Maybe it does. This is not SA, this is SR. I didn't bring Ducky today. I could have added him to right in front of me, but on a Zill, I don't want to... I like Ducky, but sometimes he do stupid things, so he's not here today. He will make a mess of this beautiful interior. I'll bring Ducky next time. Where's my chick? You're talking about Ducky, Alex? Ducky isn't here today. He couldn't make it. I told him he couldn't make it. That's probably not a Russian train, so let me guess. Perid isn't happy. Whoa! Did you see that truck there, straight ahead, that disappeared into the wall? Whoa! There we go. It's kind of difficult getting the truck to move, having only 210 horses, was it? It's an Italian train. Okay, does it matter? Yes, Rob, it has been rescaled. Where have you been, by the way? We started about an hour ago. Stauride! No, can't open the windows on this one. Not yet, at least. But you can open the windows on the RJL Scania truck now. There's a fix for it. Great fix. So I've read, at least. I haven't tried it yet. Was released yesterday. So has animated windows now. You shouldn't talk like that, Cyberman. Especially when Perid is here. Perid is kind of a train spotter. He travels around the world watching trains for some reason. Yeah, I saw your images of the DAF 95 Perid. For a split second there I was thinking about doing the DAF instead of the Zill, but I couldn't resist myself. I love this truck. Just fantastic. Let's have a look at the map again. I want to know. We have 195 kilometers to go. Wasn't it like 400 when we started? We're halfway there. Jesus. No, it was 500. Okay, so we've done 3/5 of it then. But we will have a tiny bit of highway here, I think. So you get to see the highways again. One thing about Krasnodar, the signs are gone. I'm very happy with that. I must have seen about 1,000 comments on the signs under the bridge. I think it was here on in Krasnodar on 7.9. They are now gone. Steve-O Bearded Steve-O, welcome. Yeah, you know, this, I'm not going to use the C word, but the C thing, it's probably going to last the rest of the year, to be honest, or until they have a vaccine. So I guess I won't be going to work until next year. And I'm guessing I won't be shaving either until next year because of that. So look forward to seeing you guys in December during the Christmas streams. That's right, there's only 9 gears on this one. Grey Dog, you can download this one on trucksim.club. Thank you for being here, LGSB. Wonder how you pronounce that. LGB. Thank you for being here. Well, mine isn't the longest, that's for sure, Thanos. I wish mine wasn't so grey either, because it would look better at least if it was black instead. But there's no reason for me to care anymore, unless you want me to shave it off, of course. And by you I mean Kalia, obviously only Kalia. And I think we're gonna hit the highway now. Let's see if we can get this truck up to, I think the maximum speed on this one is 70. Let's see if we can make it to 70 before we have to slow down. I don't think we can. Well, Norway has a lot of money, Thanos. I wouldn't be surprised if that is a fact. Giving students a PC with a 1070. That's... Even though it's a laptop, 1070, lucky students. DR, I'm using a Trackcat clip today. I do have Tobii eye tracking as well, but I'm using Trackcat clip because I'm using different profiles all the time right now, and I can't be bothered with moving the settings file back and forth between different profiles right now. I'm tired of that. So because that is the downside of using Tobii. You have to either create the settings every time you create a new profile, or you have to move the settings file between the profiles, or add it to the different profiles every time you create a new one. And I have like 85 profiles, so every time I wanted to make a change to my Tobii settings on one profile, I then had to copy that settings file 84 times. I got tired of it, to be honest. So Cheese and Ham, I listen to mainly the Scania Open Pipes mod. I don't listen to music when I'm hauling, unless you count the truck sound as music. Love for You, you need all 6 map DLCs for this. Rust Map 2.1 requires all 6 of them, so get used to it. Buy the missing map DLCs if you haven't already done it. Promos will also require all 6 of them, already do, by the way, in 2.45. Well, you know, Thanos, I actually don't want an RTX 2090 Ti. I'm quite happy with the old graphics card I already have. No, there's never going to be an alternative download link for anything. I quite frequently see that question coming up on my videos. If I can't just, as I hadn't thought of that myself, make a big download file of all the map mods, all my map combos. If I could do that, trust me, I would have done it a long time ago. You're not allowed to do that. Always use original links. That's just how it is. Well, looks like I made it to 60 kilometers an hour before we had to leave the highway. No, that is not official, Tashinga. There is no official... it's a stolen link to Afromap 2.1. It's the same old Afromap we've always had. And it's not going to be compatible with the Mama map or Maghreb map, the new African map. So I won't add it to any of my map combos ever. You think this looks like ATS, Jurian? I don't think so. It's possible there's still a link to it somewhere, Tagia. There was a link on the SCS forum, but that has been removed. I'm from Sweden, Jurian, and welcome. Cyberman! I'm not rescaling anything. I'm just hauling on rescaled things. Yeah, but that video on Afromap, go back and watch my videos for 134. You'll see the exact same thing. When I'm hauling on Afromap as well, because 2.0 and 2.1, it's the same thing. The thief that stole Afromap, he just removed a ferry and that's it. And he said it himself, he's not ever gonna do anything with the map, he's never gonna update it in any way. And of course he won't. He stole it. That's all he did. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is just beautiful, isn't it? Touche, Andre. Yes, I could rescale my beard, but that's not gonna happen either. Hi, Thomas. For those of you who just joined us, welcome. And if you're enjoying the stream, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. Because once this Map Southern Region 8.0 goes live, I'll put up a link in a new map combo video I've already made It's just waiting for 8.0 to be released. And once it has been released, I will release that video, and you have your very first map combo for ETS2 137 with both the new version of Romania Extended, Rust map 2.1, Peter 2.1, Paris 2.5, and of course Southern Region 8.0. So press the bell notification button as well. They are! Speak Dutch? I can barely speak English. Oh Christ, here we go again. Forget Afromap. Just forget about it. You mean 2.6 Ryandra. It's €5 for the PPM version. If you pay €5, you'll have all the updates you could possibly dream of forever for free. So if you're ever gonna buy a mod, I highly recommend you buy RowX. I'm using it on all my map combos. No, I'm not gonna learn to speak Dutch, Olaf. Afromap is a map from the 70s. Of course it has an afro. I like those buses. Right now, besides the map mods, I'm not really using any mods. Except for the SIL, of course. But if your question is, am I using any graphics mods? No, I'm not. Never do. I don't really see the need for them. Ah, god damn it. So we wait again. Yeah, I'm so happy with Southern Region 8.0. Although the traffic here seems to be a bit messed up. That's a lot of buses. What a mess. I'm not going to report that, by the way, because I'm using traffic set to 3. So that's probably caused by that and not by an issue with the traffic itself. Okay, Mr. Bus Driver, you can move now, please. Or not. There we go. I don't have a beta version for Pro Mods. Skull, if you're listening, I would love to have a beta version of Pro Mods. Pretty please with sugar on top? No? Okay. No, unfortunately I don't. But it could be that we have a new version of Pro Mods by the end of this week, actually. Guys, keep it to English, please. Perry especially, you're supposed to be an admin. Come on. Ben, you know what? Over the years I've learned to never look back, never be nostalgic about things. I moved to 137 the day it was released. And sure, it's nice. It would be great to have Pro Mods back, but it's not like I'm gonna stay on 136 until it's been released. On the contrary, moving to 137 now gives you an opportunity to try out map mods you've never seen before. North map, Poland detail adding map, Ger map, things like that. So embrace 137. And besides, I wouldn't stay on 136 and wait for promos to update when you have Southern Region, Rust Map and ROX 2.6 available now on 137. I guess 4 people didn't like the fact that I had the closed beta and they didn't. Ben, yeah, I have a new map combo ready already, and it's ready to be released. I'm only waiting for Southern Region 8.0 to go public, because there is a dependency to Southern Region 8.0 with Rust Map 2.1. But literally within the hour after the release of Southern Region 8, I will publish that video. So yeah, any second almost, any hour now, as soon as Southern Region goes live. There we go, first delivery completed. The only thing I don't like in this truck is the mirrors. They are absolutely horrible. Can't see anything through them, or at least very little. It's gonna take forever to park this thing. Oh well, almost there. That was horrible. It'll do. So there we have it. Let's find something else to do. Of course I'm late. I'm horribly late. I'm like really late. Let's find something new then. I think we're gonna try to find something down here or here, because I'd like to do one of these two roads and then this one and definitely this one here. I hope you're okay with that. So maybe we should try to find something in either Enem or Krimsk, perhaps. Let's go to Krimsk first. I haven't discovered that city yet. I'm doing this on a map combo, by the way, so never mind the missing material there. Krimsk. Right. Let's not go to Krimsk. It's not called Krimsk, apparently. Let's go to Enem. I'll do my next update to ATS very soon. There has been one major release for ATS, and that is of course the new Chihuahua updates. We're gonna put down my truck somewhere here. Come on, over there perhaps. That'll do. Let's see, let's just quickly move over to Krimsk. Seriously? Like that, and see what we have there. Is there a Krimsk city here? There it is, perhaps. Let's see if we can find something to haul here as well. Yes, it has, Andreas. You know what? Let's take a look at the map. Welcome, by the way. As you can see, it's rather different from what it used to be. I hope they fix this, or perhaps Bengen could fix it. I don't know. But other than that, everything is now 1:19 scale. And everything is just beautiful on this map now. That's all it adds, Timothy. It adds small dogs. It's northern Mexico. Once it's completed, they will reach coast to coast. So that huge gap on the map you have between Mexico and coast to coast, Chihuahua is going to take care of that. Let's see now. Krimsk. God damn it. There is nothing in Krimsk. Krasnodar then. Let's see. No. 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 Everything is going in the wrong direction. No. 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 That's Ukraine, all of it. Then we have Tuapse. Not really where I wanted to go. We could do this one and then take a detour, of course. I think we're going to do that. And do a detour. But I'm not going to drive all the way up to Krasnodar. That's going to take too long. In a ZIL 130. There's the road. And I guess there it is. And it's a little bit late, so I'm gonna pick up the cargo first, and then we're gonna set the time to 07 instead. Stop spreading false information, Bengan. God damn it. I will never ever ever do a rescale of anything, trust me, except my beard. You don't want to see that. Let's take this one. And pick it up, and then we're going to change the time to 0700. The map, Southern Region, hopefully will be released tomorrow. If you subscribe and press the bell notification button, you will get a notification from my YouTube server as soon as it is released. I have a map combo ready where I use Southern Region, so I'm just waiting for it to update so that I can put a link to it in. Wow! I did do that. And now I'm stuck. Come on. Oh, god damn it, I'm stuck! There we go. Ah. There we have it. Now we're going to change the time to 0700. Good morning. Oh, that's right. We need to change the route as well. Because I really want to do this. But I don't want to do that. And I want to do this. But I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Stop it. Seriously. Okay. Again. I want to do that. But I don't want to do that. So there we go. There's that. And then we're going to do this. Not that. Why is this so bloody hard to do? I don't want to do that. There we go. There we go. Finally. So I think this is going to cover some very interesting roads, this piece here. Of course, we already did this. So that's a bit of a shame. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to do that instead. That looks much better. And that is going to take more than 1.5 hours. So we probably won't make it to the end, but... The cat is watching. Hi, cat. You probably shouldn't let your cat watch this. My real name is Alf, and if you're old enough to remember, there was a show in the 80s about a character named Alf, short for alien life form. He did eat cats. So if your cat remembers that show, I might scare him off. My job, Jurien, I'm a Scrum Master at a financial company. My nickname period is Alfie, yeah. That is correct. Oh, that was a close one. That's right, Blinky, from Melmac. You remember? It is great, for real. That's true, there's not many of us at all. I think there's like 5 people in the entire world. It's not a very common name for some reason. Thank you, Farming. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get this old baby up to speed. Come on, baby. Make it to 60 before I have to brake. No, can't do that. Have to brake. I gotta hand it to them. Southern region looks so nice these days. I really hope they release this map tomorrow. I really, really do. I like the ROX 2.6 update and I like the Rust map 2.1 update, but Southern Region 8 has got to be the map release of 2020 so far. Toby, welcome. It's the ZIL 131, 130, sorry, 130, 131 and 133. You'll find it on the Truck Sim Club forum. There's probably links to it in other places as well. But I recommend the Truck Sim Club forum. If you like me, love old trucks, this one highly recommended. 210 horsepower, 9-speeder, capable of doing a massive 70 kilometers an hour if you're lucky. Can't go wrong with a ZIL 130. Yes, amigos, it has been released. It was released on Saturday, I think it was. Is that a fact, Thanos? We actually have some kind of a percentage of the world's population watching this thing. Ah. Your calculating abilities is a bit scary, Thanos, but I appreciate it. Perid, would you be so kind to put up a link to Truck Sim Club, please? Or possibly even to this truck directly on the Truck Sim Club. I should have put it into the video description. I'm sorry about that. It didn't occur to me that that was something I should have done for this stream. Oh, so it's a phone calculation. Is that an iPhone? Then the calculation is totally overrated. Hi, Walid. Welcome. Thank you, Perid. So there's the link from Perid to this truck. Highly recommend it, even though it hasn't been updated for 137 yet. Of course it works, but it doesn't have the Fmod sound, and you can't open the windows. At least not yet. I actually don't hate Apple. I have one of them myself, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm not. I prefer the Android phones, to be honest. No, this truck do not have UK spec. Just as it didn't have UK spec IRL. To my knowledge, at least. There's a lot of us cheese and ham. There's a lot of us who do like Androids. There's a lot of people who actually like to be able to do things with their phones. So I'm allowed to say that because I have an iPhone myself. Not only have I tried it, amigos, I've done a couple of live streams on Heilbronn as well. Great map update, by the way, the 1.1 update of Heilbronn. Yes, sirree, Thailand, I am. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the iPhone, but it's not like you can do a lot of things with it. I mean, you can do whatever Apple wants you to do, and that's it. It's always, for me at least, much easier to do things with my, especially Samsung. Samsung, give me a call, will ya? With my Samsung phones or tablets than it is to do things with my iPhone. I use a Samsung tablet as my Stream Deck, for instance. At least right now. Wouldn't be able to do that the same way with my Apple device. You can use that as well as a Stream Deck, but screen is always on. Try to do that with an iPhone or iPad. The truck in front of me, Perid. Don't think that was the truck you were talking about. Speaking of trucks, by the way, the Kamaz truck that used to come be part of Southern Region is no longer, and this is great news, it's no longer part of Southern Region, it's a separate download. So if you're using that Kamaz on your combos, you might want to sell it before you upgrade to Southern Region 8.0 or download the additional truck. But I'm not going to include that truck or a link to it in my map combos. But I'm glad that's a separate mod now. What are you talking about, Olaf? Of course Probos will work on 137, but not yet, but soon. Only thing I miss on my Samsung phones, the newer ones, is the infrared receiver. It's not there anymore. I have no comments on the Nokias. To me, Nokia died with Symbian, to be honest, but at least they used to do great phones. Haven't tried their Android phones, and by the way, it's not it's not a Nokia phone. Someone just bought the rights to use the name, so those Nokia phones will never be a true Nokia phone for me. And Nokia could do that, Urian, but the new ones with Android, they're just as fragile. This is a 9-speeder one, but don't try to find the 10th gear. The newer Nokia phones, they're really fragile, like any other modern smartphone is. True story about the old Nokia Symbian phones. When Nokia tested their phones back in the day, whenever they had a new prototype and wanted to stress test it, they just threw it into a tumbler and kept the tumbler going for an hour. And one of the requirements for the phones was that they had to come out of the tumbler without not even a tiny scratch on it. They had to be able to withstand literally anything. That was some pretty badass, tough phones. They sure don't make it like that anymore. I guess you got lucky with your phone, Olaf. I dropped my iPad in the bathroom the other day. Screen is miserable now. And it's so expensive to replace those screens. It's almost as expensive as just buying a new iPad. Almost. Andreas Sykov at YouTube. Have no idea who that is. A farmer, perhaps? That's a lot of detouring to do this route. Because I like to watch YouTube while I'm taking a shower. That's why. Obvious question would be lesson learned. Answer is no, definitely not. I'm still doing it. And I'll continue to do it. You know when the iPhones were released, the first of them, they always talked about how thin these phones were. And I was still using Nokias for at least a couple of years until I moved to Android and iOS. And I found it so ridiculous, I still do, that they're talking about how thin a phone is when you always have to put a screen protection and things like that on it, making it just as thick and ugly as all the other phones out there. I don't think any of those... they say YouTube. It's not RedTube. No, it's still the old 136 version of the Zill, cheese and ham. So I didn't do anything to it. Of course, it doesn't support Fmod and you can't open the windows yet. Probably, Thomas. The good thing about Pro mods these days is that Pro mods need to bring a compatibility update to the latest version of the game very quickly because of Truckers MP. So I think there's gonna be a compatibility update with some additions possibly out very soon, and then later this year we'll have a proper update of Pro mods. The F12 or the F88, Lucas, that's the best Volvo trucks I know of. Alan, we're just 2 hours into it. We're gonna do 1 more hour, and that's nothing. Welcome to my streams. They can easily be like 5-6 hours long, or in worst case 16. Here's some flickering. Here's one of the few tarmac roads I found that has these annoying flickering thing. Arias, can't you talk to Sergey about roads like this? There's not many of them on SR8, but there are some. Unfortunately, there is no EAA for ATS, no. It's just for ETS2. No, I haven't seen. I have no idea what that topic is, Bengan. But I'll save the link for later. I'm saying no, I haven't seen the topic. I might have. I have no idea what the topic was about. Gravel! Beautiful roads. Are you talking about the Fmod Big Pack, Bengan? I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that topic. I'm good. I don't need a pink 3310. I still have some of these older Nokia phones laying around here at home. My kids, they do not understand how they work. Where's the screen, Daddy? Well, there's a screen there. It's a tiny one, but... Yeah, but how do you read Facebook on it? You don't. God, I love these roads. I could do an entire map with just roads like this, to be honest. The Heilbronn map, it's a great map, but it is a standalone map, so it's not for everyone, I guess, but I like it. It is a very different feeling when you're holding on a standalone 1:1 or 1:2 scale than it is holding on a 1:19 scale map. Yeah, the gravel sound is good, but it's way too loud compared to the engine. So as it is right now, it requires you to do a lot of mixing with the sound levels of the different things that you can change, and that is not something I'm gonna do on 85 different profiles. The sound fixes mod, I highly recommend it. I'm still using it, and I'll probably continue using it for quite some time probably. But that's not only because of the sounds. Bang-An can tell you more about that. Oh, look at that, 60 kilometers an hour. Oh, maybe a little too fast. Ah, this is wonderbar. God, I love this map. I'm so happy they finally updated it with a proper update. And now I'm even speeding. I'm doing 70. We haven't been going this fast in the last 2 hours. Yes, cheese and ham it is. It's still 130, 131, the 133. Best Russian truck ever. This truck is badass. Especially the military version, the 131. It's great on off-roads like the ones you find on the harsh Russian Siberia map. That one on the SIL 157. Another great truck mod. For off-roading, that is. Yeah, I could tell you why, Bang-An, but I don't feel like it, so... Yeah, Blinky, hopefully the map will be released tomorrow. Even better would be, of course, if it's released tonight. Yes, there is a new Mercedes-Benz coming. So a new Mercedes truck that looks really awesome. It's not really my cup of tea because it's a very new truck. The mod, of course, is new, but the truck model is also very new. So, and I prefer old trucks, but I gotta say it looks absolutely stunning. Well, I'm glad I'm not disappointing you then, Bang-An. Yes, there is a Alaskan truck simulator coming. It's been I did the first trailer for it about a year ago. Said that it was going to release very soon, and it's one of those games we're going to be waiting for for a very, very long time, and when it's released we're probably gonna be very disappointed with it. But hopefully they will release Alaskan Truck Simulator very soon. I am not Dutch at all, Osman. I'm from Sweden. I did in Thailand. I'm still waiting for them to fix force feedback. And are you gonna wait? Or thank you. They had the same problem with force feedback when Mudrunner was released. They didn't learn the lesson. Same problem on SnowRunner, so I'm waiting for that to be fixed first. Then I'm gonna go buy it. It is 8 PM, yes, cheese and ham. It is. So we're gonna do this for another hour. Let's have a look at the map. Wow. I don't think we're gonna make it to Nevinomysk, but let's see. We should be able to do this part. We've already done this one once, so that doesn't matter much, but it would be nice doing at least some of this as well before we end today. Amigos, did I try the Dalton Elliott Highway map? I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, I did. If you take a look at my previous live streams, you'll see that I did all of it in one go. Took 16 hours. Live, even. So yeah, I've done that. If I play any instruments, as a former professional musician, yes, I did. Professionally, I played the trumpet many years ago. Many, like really many years ago. Like 30 years ago. But I also still play guitar. Not as much anymore than I used to because of this YouTube thing. Trumpets are not cool. I think you're confusing them with saxophones. To map Dalton Elliott. Ah! Braking. Backing up. And then a speed run on Dalton Elliott Highway. Maybe. I don't feel like doing Dalton Elliott Highway again anytime soon. I'm happy with what we did on the live stream. So I really don't need to see that map for a bit now. I feel kind of done with it. Doing it the other direction instead. I don't think that will help. I was quite exhausted after those 16 hours on Dalton Elliott Highway. I think all of you were. All those who were there. Some of you were there for the entire 16 hours, which is very impressive. But I don't think I want to see Dalton Elliott Highway again in a very long time. I could totally do Dalton Elliott IRL. Especially if I could do it in a truck. I'd love to do that. At least until the truck breaks down. Then I wouldn't have the slightest idea of what to do with it. Thank you, Tage. Thank you for being here. And oh, look at this. I can't remember this road from the old southern region. Is this road new? That's... it's not new, but it's completely remade. I can't remember it looking like this from 7.9. Maybe it did. Maybe I haven't done it in this direction before. Oh. Oh. Watching it for 16 hours was the worst decision you've ever made, Thanos. Oh. My worst decision ever was to actually do a live stream of that. Come on, truck, we can do this. The old Game Shore, like back in the, was that early 90s? Big rigs. I have done it, but it feels like it's so long ago, I can't remember. Early 90s, or was it late 90s? My back hurt, Thanos, my eyes hurt, my stomach hurts, everything hurts, my voice hurts. The Elliott Highway, amigos, we did that a couple of months ago. It's early 2000s even. There you go. I never saw that, Eric. My internet connection in the early 2000s wasn't great. I kind of think ETS2 is the best game so far. That's not going to stop me for waiting for ETS3 or just TS, Truck Simulator, Global, with support for both ETS2 and ATS map mods. I do not remember this road at all. Why so silent? Oh, now I remember it. Oh, it's this road. I've never done it in this direction, that's all. Thank you for being here, Olaf. I'll talk to Sergey, convince him to release it. I'm sure he's gonna listen to me. Oh, keep on imagining, Thanos. That's never gonna happen. I won't ever touch Fortnite. I am not a fan. I'm not Panda, you know. Where's Panda, by the way? See ya, Olaf. Thank you for being here. Panda is typing. Timothy, you need to subscribe. I've already done that. I think even... did I do 2 live streams on Train Simulator? I think I did. It didn't go well none of the times I did it, but I did live stream it. Ah! Oh, but there is a ton of bus mods you can use. Cyberman. That is totally doable. Of course, you don't have all the buttons working inside the truck and so, but you can still do it. Perid, I'm gonna be completely honest, yes, I kinda liked it. I actually played some trucks in the other night. Sorry, Train Sim, of course, the other nights. I still do that every so often. Oh, please let me into traffic, Mr. Volvo trucker. Or thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's always talks about SCS adding bus mods or buses to ETS2. They say they still have a couple of guys working on it, but yeah, who knows. Whatever they do, I hope they release it as a DLC and not as an entirely new game. I don't think SCS has the manpower to have a third game going. I even think that ATS and ETS is one game too many. So I hope they just release it as a DLC or something. I have, amigos. Even done a couple of videos on them. Best one right now is the EAA bus mod, but not even that is exceptional. For everyone's sake, Thanos, I don't think I'm gonna work for SCS. I would only disappoint. So I'd rather use their content rather than work for them. Also, Swede also can't move there. Also have kids. Have to stay in Sweden. No, he don't, Perid. He definitely don't. He needs someone like Arias, perhaps, but not me. Funny, Timothy. Oh, I don't think I'm very good at that either, but I do haul a lot on different maps. I do that, but live streaming and bug reporting at the same time. We probably drove past a ton of different things I didn't see over the last 2 hours. Yay! Good luck on that, Dextro. Final exams. And then you're gonna go out and celebrate it in all your loneliness, I guess. This is a horrible year to have your final exams. Togod, welcome! And welcome to Southern Region. Just because Togod is here, let's have a look at the map in case you haven't seen it, Togod. Here it is. This is Southern Region 8.0. Rescaled and relocated. Looking beautiful. I'm never gonna do that, Ghost Rider. I have a Seto Corsa. I'm gonna use that instead if I want to drive a car. I really don't understand why anyone would use a car on ETS2 and ATS. All due respect, I have no problems with people doing it, but it's definitely not something I would do. Yeah, it's a very proper updates, I gotta say. You don't need any fixes. It just works. And it doesn't crash the game. It's still a closed beta, probably for a good reason. There's still some things that need to be fixed, but it doesn't crash the game, so I hope they release it publicly tomorrow. The Lublin problem I'm having, Dextro, is I can't see that unless I use Poland rebuilding, so I wouldn't know if it's fixed. And to be honest, it's probably Poland rebuilding that needs to fix it. And then we're back to this, doing 5 kilometers an hour around this bend. That's probably a bug as well. The sign says 10, and we have to do 5. No news on Poland rebuilding, amigo. Don't expect it either until at least a few weeks after promos has been released. It is a mess, especially when you, like me, are using traffic set to 3 times the regular instead of instead of the regular. So we're just gonna sit there and wait. That is exactly what it is, Timothy. Okay, and he's gonna take that sign with him or drive. Nope, he managed to go around it. Good driving. Dextro, I still haven't had time to test it. You sent it to me, the updated version, and then Rowex 2.6, and then Rust map, and then Southern Region happened, so yeah, no, I haven't. You're making me feel bad again. Thank you. Did I touch that car? I probably did. Oops. My powerful sill will just move you out of the way. Thank you for cooperating. Good job. Bye-bye. This is the SIL 133, Daniel. No, this truck is made originally for ETS2, I think. It's been around for so long that it's probably made for ETS2. That is right, Arias. There aren't. So we don't need a special version of the def and map file this time. Everything just works. I haven't played on the Hungary map lately, but there is now a compatibility update for it for 137, which is great. It is the best map mod probably ever made for gamers who do not have any of the DLCs. It's a beautiful map. I highly recommend it if you haven't tried it out before. I do not use Slovakia map. It's never been compatible with my map combos. Thank you for being a member, Huck. Welcome. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. No, not using any physics mods. Not using any graphic mods. Just this Zill truck. Were you really, Perrid? You were this close, that close, this close to getting my map. If you get my map before me, I'm gonna throw Panda out. For those of you who do not know, Ma map is Maghreb map, which is the new African map mod. Most of us have seen a ton of images, but no map has been released yet. Hopefully very soon. Well, I'm all for it, Huck. Thank you very much. To those of you who just joined us, thank you very much for being here. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know when Southern Region 8.0 has been released, I have my first map combo for ETS2 137 ready to go. I'm just waiting for Southern Region to be released, so if you subscribe and press the bell notification button, you'll be notified by my next map combo video on the Southern Region 8 release. I'm using the Trackhat clip. It's a great piece of hardware. I think I'm gonna have to kill the traffic because those guys are not gonna move. They're gonna run a chicken race here, and or actually, you know what? We can just do this because none of them are gonna move. So I'm just gonna let the traffic sit here. I'm not gonna help them out. I'm just gonna go around them. I almost feel sorry for the AI because they're gonna be stuck here for forever. Because that is a bug. This is where the bus should be. Northern Alex, welcome. And for Alex, of course, we have to show the map. This is Southern Region 8.0. Hopefully released tomorrow. I really hope so. Rescaled, relocated, beautiful, no fixes needed, nothing. It just works. Yeah, it sure is nice and it looks beautiful. You've done 2,200 videos, Alex. Holy mother. I've done 300, I think. Damn, that's a big number. I guess not. Not with 2,200 videos. Jesus. That's gonna take me another 10 years at least to reach that number. Gage, yes there is. There's been a few updates to the one I already have released. Chihuahua probably being the most important one. Just be aware that Chihuahua is just like Sierra Nevada used to be, a paid mod. This one, Sierra now is of course then free to use, and Chihuahua is going to cost money until it's out of beta, and then that one as well is going to be free of charge. So I'm going to add it already for those of you who want to use it, and obviously release a video with the rest of the maps updated as well. And I'm gonna put ATMX back in there again because it's been updated for 137. And I guess that's it. I'd love to do that, Alex. Seriously. I'd really love to do that. Should do a stream on Truckers MP perhaps. I'll be totally up for that. And we're back to no trains. Yeah. I swear, I'm gonna do this, and now, any second now, the train is coming. Don't do this at home. Gage, before the end of the week, probably, Gage. Yeah, my agent is very busy, but I'll notify him of your agent contacting him. I should probably have reported that bug. But I guess it's sufficient to say that they need to check all the train crossings. I just got informed that my agent is looking forward to hearing from your agent, Alex. Is that supposed to say, is the modding community dead, Commander Fire? No, definitely not. What gave you that idea? This is a closed beta version of Southern Region 8.0 Real Chaps, so maybe there wasn't a train. Hi MRT! Yeah, we've been on this road earlier. You know what? Maybe... No, we're so close to makeup anyway. We're just gonna keep on going. Otherwise I would have teleported past this part of the map. But we have the very powerful SIL 133, so we will be there in no time. Thank you, Togod. I really appreciate that. Good luck at work. Good luck at work. Good luck at work. ATMX, Robert, is a fantasy dangerous roads kind of map. So if you're into that, yes, it's a very good map. If fantasy dangerous roads things aren't your cup of tea, well, I would stay clear of it. And I do recommend that you use my no bus mod with it, because otherwise you're gonna have a ton of buses everywhere. Well, maybe not on the new version 3.0 or 3.1 it was for 137. They might have been removed from the update that came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before. You have 659 videos, Bengan. And the total numbers of words you're saying in those videos are still 0. That's insane. How the hell do you have time to do 659 videos, Bengan? No, I really need to get a move on, because I still have like 350 videos or something. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of doing one of these Wombat Plus channel, perhaps something like that, because I do a lot of hauls, and well, maybe I should post them. I have 555 videos. I had no idea, honest to God. I thought I had like 350. Yeah, you always complain about me talking on my streams, so Ghost Rider, I've heard of Clumsy, Squirrel and Jeff. I do not know them, of course. Of course. Strike that. I do not know them, no. But my agent knows Alex, so that's good. Or at least he knows Alex's agents. Thanos, PewDiePie is banned from my channel. There will be no talks about PewDiePie's videos and his 100 million subscribers. He's a total asshole and I hate him. These bloody Swedes are taking over the internet. And I need to find somewhere to stop for the day, because we don't want to do this in darkness. Well, even if he gets 20 times less views than he has subscribers, he has millions of views. And now we're gonna change the time. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Robert, that would be this one. My head tracker, track cats. Track Cat is the name I was looking for. Track Cat Plus. And it's still just a 9-speeder. Well, he did one great video, PewDiePie, and that was when he deleted his channel. Unfortunately, he came back. I'm almost ashamed to say it, but my oldest daughter kinda liked him for a while. Oh! I'm gonna stop right there. I don't have time to wait for this. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Michael from Peru. Nice having you here. And welcome to Southern Region 8.0. Bendale, I have traffic set to 3, so I have 3 times the normal traffic, which makes it really horrible, but I agree, it's the feeding doesn't work at all. Simon, I'm in the ZIL 133, appropriate truck I think for Southern Region 8.0. And I've just shown the map twice in like 10 minutes, so bear with me for a while. I'm going to show you the map again in a bit. Yeah, and he has this custom headset my oldest one still admires. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Well, you know, Swedes and YouTube. What can I say? Oops. It sure sounds weird in F-mod. Damn, that's right, Cyberman, I forgot. I totally like PewDiePie. He's from Sweden after all. Yes, Perid. And then you're gonna make one video and you can send it to me and I can claim that I got my headset from another YouTuber. So thank you. I love F-mod too, Alex. It's just that it's there's still a lot that needs to be done with it. And it's much better now, I think, on ATS than it certainly much better now than it was on the beta version. And I do think that they have come much further with it on ATS than they have on ETS2. It's gonna be great. We just have to wait for all the trucks to be updated for F-mod, and that's gonna take a while. Hi Lyris 2018 and welcome. But from this angle it just sounds weird. And it annoys me that the sound you hear, the truck sound inside a tunnel, is exactly the same as it is when you pull into a gas station. That's not how it works, IRL. There is a difference between the sound inside a tunnel and at a gas station. It's just a roof on top of the gas station. It's not like it's a bloody tunnel. Yeah, not only should you try out Kirschbaum's latest Scania truck engine sound mods, you need to subscribe to his YouTube channel and try out all of his sounds mods. Well, I rarely see gas stations in tunnels. Nope, not there. Next one. Yeah, it annoys me how horrible even the Mack truck sounds. They totally need to fire their sound guy and buy themselves a new one. Or at least upgrade the sound mod guy, because he's clearly running on a very, very old version of Windows. PK, this is just gonna be a 3-hour stream. That's nothing. That's small potato. And besides, this is Southern Region 8.0. I should really do a, I don't know, 10-hour stream if I had the time for it. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow, so I can't do 10 hours, but I wish I could. I wish I could haul on Southern Region live until they actually released it. You think, Kalia? You like the SCS sound on the Mac? I agree and say that it is the best so far, but it's by far the best I've heard. Thank God for Kirschbaum's updated sound. Yeah, I honestly don't know how they managed to, excuse my French, fuck up the sound so horribly. They literally have access to the real trucks and could easily record some much better sounds. I hate to say it, Kalia, but you probably should talk to your doctor about your hearing. Sorry, but I really don't find it, I don't think it sounds that great. I wonder what you did to your sound settings, if that's how you feel about it, Kalia. We're doing 80 kilometers an hour. Oh my god. I didn't even know this truck was capable of doing 80 kilometers an hour. Holy. I think we could be doing 82 even. 82. 83. I didn't think this truck had it in it. 85. Honest to God, I've never been going this fast with the 133. Everything is gonna fly off. And now that Mustang is gonna ruin it. I know retro, but I'm just so happy. No, look, 90. We can do 90. I wish I could do 90. I can't. Ah. Well, we're never gonna see 85 again, that's for sure. It's the criminal sound. I can't talk now. Zone of Russia. I find it to be a very nice area. Well, just during this stream I've slept in my truck twice. No problems whatsoever. So I think people even here in southern region are nice. Maybe I should, Thanos. Maybe I should have used that gap. Beautiful truck. On a very, very beautiful new southern region. Maybe that's my problem, Kalia, because I'm running this on these horrible headphones. I'm saving up for new ones. These are just horrible. I know they are. But I bought them when ETS2 was still on 136. And at least to me it sounded better back then. It's holy oh, I know why. I rarely use the 133. I always use the 130. Trust me, you would never see the 130 doing 100 and was it 5 for a bit there? 105 kilometers an hour. This is the 133, so the engine and transmission is different. So that's probably why we're capable of doing an insane 105 in a ZL even. I'm so happy with this truck. Yes, of course it's a sill, Ponquito. Didn't you see that? It says sill right there. Well, yeah, maybe it was a little bit downhill, but I guess the only way to make this thing go any faster is to just push it over a cliff. I mean, that too was a bit downhill and we're doing 90. Yeah. You need balls of steel to do 100 kilometers an hour in a ZL. Don't try this at home, folks. Oh, I should report that as well. But I gotta say the ZIL 130 especially got to be the most iconic truck in the world ever, and I think it's actually the #1 produced truck in the world. I think they did like an insane number of millions of the 130. I do not remember the number anymore, but it's a lot. It's a lot of millions. Well, Kalia, I'll admit you are a professional trucker, so I'm gonna take your word for it. Maybe I should listen to some actual trucks on YouTube and not just judge it by what I feel sounds great. Maybe they aren't that bad. It just feels bad when you compare them to Kirschbaum's mods because they sound so badass. Volga map, you mean Siberia map? Or Sibir map, I guess. Volga map, I doubt we'll see a new version of that anytime soon. That's not a Russian train. And it's gonna stop. No, it's not. Uh-oh. There's another train coming. Oh, come on! What kind of train is this, Perid? It's not Russian. It's something else. I kind of gave... He's gonna stop. No, he's not. I kind of gave up on Volga map there for a bit, to be honest, Perid. I'm gonna have to check it out again on the VK page. I did see the images Sergey had, but that was on 136. And yeah, you say that yourself. What about 137 and especially the Great Steppe, the latest version of the Great Steppe? Is the Volga map gonna be compatible with that? Because I suspected that he used the old version of the Great Steppe on his combo. And that is why he was able to combine it with Volga map. But I might be wrong on that. Maybe he's using the beta version and it is compatible with the updated version of the Great Steppe. That's fantastic. I didn't know that they relocated it. Welcome, Nyinglin. No, they're not bugged, Andre. The reason we are seeing 3 trains, we're going to be able to pass after this one, is that I have my traffic set to ×3. Yeah, I didn't know it was relocated, that's all. Welcome, Vadim. It's Vadim, right? I'm pretty sure it's Vadim. This is the 133. Sail 133. Ah! Screw this. I'm not gonna wait anymore. There we go. My memory isn't half bad, actually. It's been a long time, Vadim. I wish setting traffic to 3 wouldn't affect the trains. Unfortunately it does. And then you sit there and wait so long that another train gets to pass, and then you're in an endless loop of trains. Yeah, I'll do that, Kalia. I'll do that. It's a sill. That was actually something that was available as extras on the sill. Teleporting capabilities. Thank you. So it's nothing new, really. Russians had that technology for years now. The ZIL should not say that it's incompatible if you're using the link from Truck Sim Club. Well, do you want me to stop, Perid? Whoa, maybe I should, because... what the hell? Do you want me to stop, Perid? I could do that, but first we're going to have a look at the map. I'm not going to do that because we only have 170 kilometers to go, so we're going to complete this haul, and then I'm going to stop. What the hell? I have no idea what happened there. Insurance on this truck? Don't need it. It's a ZIL. It can withstand anything. It's bulletproof. The cities on YKS RSK Astro. They could use an update. I think we can all agree on that. But that's not going to stop me from really enjoying YKS RSK. It's not like I spend a lot of time in the cities anyway. Lordy! I certainly hope so, Vince, and it shouldn't be that difficult to update SZM for RusMap 2.1. I'm not sure what's going on there with the city names on RusMap when you add SZM. Maybe someone with experience in that, Bengan or Ryers or someone, could send me an email explaining how SZM can remove all the city names from RusMap. And I'm not joking, I really want to know how that is possible and what to do about it. Darius, welcome! It's been a very long time, my friend. Yeah, Peter had that problem for a bit with SZM, and then there was a fix that corrected that problem. Yes, amigos, I've done that, and I've done videos on it as well. You really need to start subscribing and press the notification button as well, the bell button, because all the maps you bring up here, I've done them. And I've done videos on them. MAJ still exists. Recently was updated for ETS 137, and the ETS2 137 update is coming very soon. Thank you, amigos. Appreciate it. come on. I can see how many have notifications on. I can't see who has it and who hasn't, but I can see the numbers, and I think it's like 25%. So that could improve a lot. But more importantly, I think the number of subscribers could improve, because only 30% of those of you who... Hang on. I'm not supposed to go down here. No, you stupid moron. Of course you're not. You're supposed to go straight. I think this proves that I'm getting tired, to be honest. So I think it's a good thing that this is the last haul for the day. No, you just wait there. Wait for it, thank you. I appreciate that, Thanos. And everyone else. This you have to trust me, this is just water. The horn on this thing, I don't have F mod. This is just a 136 sound on F mod. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. I guess that works. It's a sill. What do you expect? It's supposed to sound like this. No, I like the horn on this one. It sounds just like I expected it to. It's a SIL 133. I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it sounded. IRL. Pizza Monster, now I'm getting hungry. Please change your name, Pizza Monster, to not hungry or something. Actually, Thanos, I'm very boring that way. I don't drink at all, other than water, of course, and coffee, lots of coffee. Well, it's your fault that I'm hungry now, Pizza Monster. So I guess we have to end this stream just because Pizza Monster reminded me that I need food. So it's all his fault that we're gonna end this stream soon. Not even aquavit, no. No alcohol whatsoever. For the record, Pizza Monster, we were planning on ending this stream anyway once we reach our destination. Oh, well, sure, Coke. Pepsi, no one drinks Pepsi. You shouldn't really drink Pepsi. But I do drink Coke, that's true. And orange juice. Wait, there is alcohol in Russian spirits? It's difficult not talking about pizza when we have someone who literally named pizza. Perry, there's something wrong with you. I mean, train spotting, and now we hate Coke as well. Hi Lobo Driver, welcome to the last few minutes of today's stream. I wish I lived in a place like that, Topher. Honest to God, I could totally live in a place like that. Oh, for fuck's sake, Perry, you're such a disappointment. Don't listen to him, kids. Pepsi is made by the devil himself. Drink the original thing, drink Coca-Cola. 10 out of 9 doctors recommends Coca-Cola. I do not encourage anyone to drink Dr. Pepper either. Seriously? Can we talk about anything else but food and drinks? Now I'm getting thirsty for something else than water as well. Welcome, Nabin. Root beer. Ugh. Someone with a very twisted, sick mind invented root beer. So, welcome to the food channel. I'm very good, thank you very much, Nabin. How are you doing? There was also this guy once that said that, I think it was whiskey, every day a glass of whiskey, and a cigar once a month, or if it was even once a week, was his way of growing very, very old. Thank you, Perid. We should report that grass as well. It's actually difficult for me to get good food these days because so many of the restaurants in my area has closed, and I'm kind of a sushi guy, so we have 3 sushi restaurants in my area. All 3 are closed right now, unfortunately. So getting decent food has become a big problem. Smörgåstårta. Kalia is totally right, Perid. And I guess that also explains why I got laid once. Because I drink Coke. Make my own dinner? God no. It's dinner and map mods, things you don't want me to do. No, Perid. You're the one who's in thin ice. Kalia is absolutely right, and she's untouchable. Can't speak bad about her. Let's see, we have 41 kilometers to go. And then I'm gonna order a pizza. Because I just have to. God, we're flying here, 95 kilometers an hour. Good for you, Topher. Thank you for being here. And I hope I'll be able to release my map combo for 137 tomorrow. I really want to do that. I actually had half a bucket of KFC for lunch today. Because my kids wanted to go to the only KFC we have here in Stockholm yesterday, so we did that. And ended up with half a bucket none of us could eat, so that was my lunch. I have no comments whatsoever. Oh look, it's the red light district. In game, I mean. There it is. No, KFC and Coke, obviously. They don't have Pepsi. I think. Coca-Cola for the win. This is my channel. I make the decisions here. Coca-Cola for the win. You think, Pyramid? I think this looks okay. Thank you very much, Andre. I really appreciate that. It's been a pleasure showing you this map. I just, honest to God, I wish you were able to play her yourself. It's such a fantastic map. And I'm gonna cheat, have a look and see. Okay. Fair enough. Hopefully it will be released tomorrow. I definitely hope so. And as I said earlier, as soon as it has been released, oops, I will release my map combo video for 137. I can't see shit through these mirrors. Jesus. Well, I've done worse. There we have it. So it turns out you wasn't happy with the FOV then. And we were late, obviously. But there you have it. That's today's stream. And yeah, this is Southern Region 8.0. I truly hope you get your hands on this one tomorrow. I really, really do. Honest to God. We all deserve it. It is the map update for 2020 so far. And yeah. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you haven't done so already, press that thumbs up button and subscribe and press the bell notification button. And I will release my map combo as soon as Southern Region 8.0 has been released publicly. Hopefully tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. And see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm pressing a button here and nothing happens. Fantastic. Which is why I really need to get my hands on a real... whatever it's called. Never mind. Bye-bye, guys.